What up out there, Travel Wolves? YouTube in the building, Travel Wolves in the building. We out today. Thought I'd step outside. I'm itching out a little bit at a time. You know what I'm saying? We got the beautiful Y9 mountain range over there. We over here on the golf course today, you know, just out and about. It looks so real in the background, it almost looks fake. It looks so real in the background, it almost looks fake. You know what I'm saying? So we out here today. Today we're gonna talk about, I'm gonna keep this real quick and real simple. Today we're gonna talk about, do you like and or love women? Do you like and or love women? A lot of you guys, in my opinion, you don't even like women. And I know none of you love women. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay. They're two different things. And I'm not talking about romantic interest or emotionally. I'm talking about just in general, like how I like Madden. It's the only football game I play, you know? But yet, I love to travel. I have a passion for it. I enjoy it. You know, I enjoy traveling, right? So if you like women, then that's the only thing that you want to involve yourself with. You want to involve yourself with women all the time. You know, you enjoy their company. You enjoy their conversation. You enjoy, it's very hot out here too today. That's why I don't come out. It gets really hot out here. You enjoy every aspect of being acquainted and associated with women. You know, it's not necessarily a agenda for you. You know, you don't find association with women disfavorable socially. You don't find it like that. There are other circumstances when you can find it disfavorable, but socially you find association with women favorably. And that's liking women. Now, I like women. I don't know why anybody else is trying to tell you anything different. I'm not ashamed to say that. I also love women. Now, what does that mean? That means that I'm passionate about, creating interest in a woman for me. I'm passionate about that. Women are a motivator for me. Women are a motivator for me. You know, women are a motivator for me. They're a motivator for me to get up in the morning, to meet someone new and fresh. You know, I never can get enough of meeting new women. All of them aren't welcoming. All of them aren't unwelcoming. But I never say, how I explain to you guys, learned helplessness. I never have been in a process of thought where I felt like, you know, I was learning helplessness, you know. Even though women reject me, it doesn't stop my emotion. I'm still back out there. Look at this shit, so beautiful. Even though women reject me, it doesn't stop my emotion. I'm still back out there on women, trying to meet them, trying to get them to develop interest in me. I love that about women. I love when women do have an interest in you, whether it's for a couple of minutes, a couple of weeks, a couple of months, a couple of years. I haven't really had many have an interest in me for a couple of years in a long time, but I'm saying I love that, you know, I love that. And as long as everything's going my way and I'm getting what I want and everything is cool and copacetic, I'm content, I'm happy, you know what I'm saying? But I see out here that a lot of you guys, don't you wish you could be here? Look at that shit, man. Golf courses are such a waste of land, but that's a golf course. You know, I realize that a lot of you guys, from what I see, you don't like women. You don't like women. A lot of these dudes that travel, I don't know what they're traveling for. I don't understand what they're traveling for. I don't want to say it because, you know, but we know what I want to say. If that's the only reason why they're traveling, you can't talk about me. You can't talk about me as failing in the matrix. Because if you are better than me, if you're so much more elated than me, why are you traveling? Why are you out there? Why are you out there? You see, I don't even really have to leave my home. I live like this every day. You guys got to travel to DR and these other countries to live like this. I live like this every day. I don't even have to leave my home. Look at that shit. Look at how beautiful that shit is over there. Look at how beautiful that shit is over there. Okay, I don't even have to leave my home. So the question is, you know, do you like or love women? And you shouldn't be ashamed to say you have one or the other or both. Now, you can like women, you cannot love women. That's okay. You can love women, but I think you have to also like them first. But you can love women and not like them. That's also okay. But when you say like, that just means to me, like, you know, you like to meet women, you like to socialize with women. When you say love, to me, if you just love women, to me, that just sounds like, you know, pleasure-seeking, female aesthetics, the female body. Oh my God, the female body is such a work of art. It's such a work of art. And you can only imagine what the divine creator looks like, what she looks like. Okay, so I say this just to come on here real quick because I wanted to get out, talk about a new topic, you know, show you guys some things, show you guys how excited I am, how beautiful today is, you know what I mean? Like, got the winter circle, got the whole fresh fit on, new fit. You know, subconsciously, I put these outfits together subconsciously with the pants and the polo and the shoes, you know, like, and the glasses. Just did all that with the inside, just did all that subconsciously. You know, this is actually a different video. But anyway, so don't be ashamed. The message I want to give to you guys is, don't be ashamed to like and love women. A lot of these guys are on here talking a whole lot of shit. They're hypocrites, man. They're hypocrites, okay? And they're not better than me. They really failed. That's why they're out here. They failed in the matrix. That's why they're out here. They shouldn't be out here. I was just thinking about that today. If they had it all put together, their body game, their handsome game, if they had it all put together, they would be at home. They would not think about traveling 3,000 miles to just say, oh my God, those women are so beautiful. They would not do that. Sometimes an action can be a last resort. Sometimes. And sometimes it can turn into desperation. And a lot of what I'm seeing out here is desperation. You know, you can't have both things. You can't have YouTube and you can't have YouTube fame, and you can't have all the women, interest from all the women you want. You can't have both of those things. If you had to pick one, which one would it be? I would pick interest from all the women I want. That's what I would pick. Interest from all the women that I want. I wouldn't have picked YouTube fame. YouTube fame is worthless, and it's not even real. It's fake, and it's trivial. And it's not gonna last much longer. Damn, this shit looks so good, it looks fake. But I'm actually outside, as you can see. So, yeah, man, like I said, if you're going to take up this endeavor of seeing the world, do that, man. See the world, you know what I'm saying? See the world, you know? Maybe you might get lucky. You might meet someone. I do believe that you can overfish a pond. If you know about that analogy, you can overfish a pond till there's no more fish in it. And you know, it's crazy because what's happening right now is it's insane. But like I said, a lot of the things that I'm seeing just looks like one hitter one-hitter travelers, never to be seen again. And, you know, it's really fucking it up. It's really fucking it up for us study guys. The study guys like me, it's really fucking it up for us, okay? Dang, don't any kids ride a bicycle no more? Everybody got electric bikes. Nobody rides a bike. Nobody pedals no more. No wonder you kids are going to get so damn chubby. It's like a bunch of kids riding by because school just let out, and none of them are pedaling a bike. All they got the electric bikes going 30 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour. These things are like de facto scooters, you know? It's crazy. Kids today are interesting in America. They don't hang out like we used to after school. Everybody's a fucking loner. Sad time. So, but anyway, that's all I got for today, guys. You know, just real quick thoughts. You know, I'm not ashamed to say it, you know, because somebody put me out there crazy. They wanted to say I was an incel. My nephew over here laughing. Nephew, you think I'm an incel? Definitely not, right? Yeah, they wanted me. Why you looking like that? Anyway, you know, they tried to put me out there. I was like, yo, that's crazy. I'm offended by that. Look at this picture perfect beauty. Everything in my life has worked out for me exactly the way I think it should have, but it really worked out exactly the way it should have worked out. And I really realized I'm content with that. A lot of people, they're not content with that. A lot of people they're dead. They're losers, you know? They never amount to anything. But anyway, let me get on out of here, guys. I just want to show you this beautiful, amazing view. Remember, enjoy your travels. Be safe. Be happy. If you need help learning to like women, I can help you with that. If you need help learning to love women, I can help you with that. Don't forget, subscribe, get the likes up, donate to the Cash App. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.